My next guest says expect to see many restaurants and hotels expanding their hours, offering discounts, and rolling out new products this year. Stephen Caldeira is the president and CEO of the International Franchise Association. Steve, thanks for joining us. I would assume that Black Friday is every bit as important to franchisees as it is to any other retailer or business operator in the country.
Well, first, thanks for having me, Jerry. And yes, it is. I mean, as you know, we've been going through small business community, franchise business community, and the business community as a whole has been going through a very challenging economic and public policy climate. So the great thing about franchising is that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So the franchisor works very closely with their franchisees to offer freebies or discounts on new and existing products that will help to drive traffic and sales, especially during times around the holidays.
Well, let's work through some examples of exactly what you're talking about, starting with Chili's and TGI Fridays. What are they doing?
They're offering discounts through Facebook. You have Intercontinental Hotels offering discounts through Twitter. You have Marriott Hotels offering significant discounts through their Caribbean hotels relative to resort credits, room upgrades, discounted rooms. You have Valpak that through their website, valpak.com, they're offering discounts to their partners both at the local level. I think there's about 20 deals locally for folks and 200 national deals. So they're really focused on driving traffic and sales in a still very sluggish economy.
All right. Well, you know, I think it's interesting that you mentioned how franchisees are really small business operators. They may have the brand name of a big national company like McDonald's or whatever, but they're really small guys, small operators trying to make a go of it. And they create some 18 million jobs in this economy. They're responsible for $2.1 trillion in sales in the economy every year. I mean, that's really astonishing. People out there tonight might be thinking, maybe a franchise is the right thing for me. I'm looking for a business idea. What do people need to consider if they're considering buying a franchise?
Well, first and foremost, we're a huge part of the U.S. economy. We represent over 825,000 establishments. But like anything else, any business you might consider getting into, do your research, do your due diligence, check out the franchisor disclosure document if you're thinking about becoming a franchisee. Look at the performance record of the franchise, their track record and their history.
Where do you get that?
History. It's readily available. If you're interested in a franchise, you can contact that brand directly, and they will provide it for you. And, of course, I think what's really critically important is to speak to existing current franchisees.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Are they making money? What's working, what's not? But what I will tell you is that over the last decade, Jerry, franchising has grown 40%. And our biggest issue right now is lack of credit. And there's a 20% shortfall, but yet we're still going to grow maybe 2–2.5% this year, which is better than most industries.
Well, you know, that's interesting because we hear that from all kinds of small business operators that they can't get the money they need. Tell me this, though, because I always wonder, if I'm going to buy a franchise quickly, how much am I going to pay? What's the range of prices out there for a franchise?
Well, it could go anywhere from $5,000 to $1 million plus. It depends is there what the brand is there real estate involved? But what's great about franchising is there's something for everyone. And what we know, especially given this economy, that more people are trying to take control of their own destiny. And so being in franchising has been appealing to a lot of people.
You can do the restaurant, you can do the retail store, you get all kinds of different things.
You've got it, Jerry. We've got restaurant, hotels, we've got, you know, automotive services, personal business services. We cover the gamut. We're on virtually every main street in America.
That's right. And good luck to you. Steve, thanks for coming on tonight. Appreciate your time.
You're welcome, Jerry. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir. All right. If you plan on being one of those 150